Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for April 18th, 19th, 20th, and 21st. Now that is Monday through Thursday. I will be using my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main readings. I will pull one from my Guardian Angel cards, and I will pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, that is when we go to the main readings. This is just the introduction. The introduction, I am just going to use my Waite Rider tarot cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message. Whatever it is, whatever comes through. Now, this is that really good time that you might want to take a moment to go down and like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell for notifications. I do think that I get a little bit, my channel is not necessarily promoted with YouTube. I don't know if that is because it's too positive of a message. I'm not sure. But I know that no matter what is going on in the world, we do need to live our lives. And one of the things that I am very much a proponent of is to live without fear. Fear is what I consider the tool of the devil. It tries to keep us from reaching our maximum potential. It tries to keep us from, developing, going from that three-dimensional energy being into that fourth and fifth dimensional energy being. We are, the people that watch, I feel, are very much of the light, and we need to support each other, okay? You might want to look up star seeds. You might want to look up light workers, things, those, on the internet to find out more about that. Now, we've been having, all of our planets have been direct. There have been a ton of solar storms. And I have been forwarding some, articles, memes from other people who watch that on my Facebook and Instagram. So if you are following me, you might want to take a look at that. But there's a lot of energy going on. And then we're still going to be in the aftermath of that Libra full moon. And the Libra full moon is, Libra season when it was back, September, October. It was not necessarily an easy season to be around or to be in, especially for Libras. And I do feel like the Libra full moon does want to try to create balance. However, it might have to kick some butt in order to do that. So just be aware of that. We do go into Taurus season. And that will be on the 19th, so that would be Tuesday at 10:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can adjust that according to your time zone. And that in itself, there will be some movement there. We still, Tauruses very much go after what they want. And so that's going to be very, very positive. They can be very bullish. The energy can be very bullish. And I get this, like it takes no prisoner type of energy. So, I will, again, this is the introduction. I will post the timestamp for when you can start your readings. And of course your readings, rising, ascending, moon, Venus, Mars, Mercury, all of those good planets. And those are from your natal chart. And it's very easy to find your natal chart on the internet. Look up, how to see my natal chart. Okay, we've got a couple of cards that are actually falling out. These were falling out, but I had to push them a little bit. So let's see what we have here. Just a general overview of what's going on in the universe or in the, in the world in itself. So we have a major arcana. Now, anything that's reversed, I look at as stronger energy. So we have a major arcana. We have the High Priestess. And I'm knocking my camera around. Hope it doesn't break, because it's holding up with super glue. Anyway, we have a 2. 2 are choices. 2 is the second step of the journey. This is really digging deep. This is really going into places that we don't necessarily want to go into. This is, looking at our spirituality. I'm really getting this really digging deep energy. This is, and again, this is looking into those dark spots. This is looking into the dark areas that we have really not wanted to address. Now, it doesn't have to be our own dark spots. It could be the world's dark spots, the universe dark spots, the dark energies, as I like to call them. But it's really, I really feel like the High Priestess is having us dig deep. Now, it's also, the High Priestess is, connecting with higher power, the source energy. This is, again, I'm getting very much digging deep. So whatever this is, that Saturn in Aquarius does have, the reality versus illusion energy to it. We do have also, right now, we do have these planets. We have Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn all in alignment right now, and they will stay that way for a little bit of time. And I think that the moon joins them, but not quite yet, in this alignment. So again, even though these planets are going direct, they have been getting very, very close to each other. We've been having a lot of solar storms. There's a lot of energies in the universe that are affecting us to major extent, to a major extent. But the High Priestess is saying, dig deep. Look into those places that are dark. Look into those places. And again, light workers, spread your light, shine your light. This is why I'm always saying stay shining, okay? But the High Priestess, we have that too again. And we do have the moon down there. Okay, let's go on and see what else we might have. Okay, again reversed. So we have the Seven of Cups. 7 is a divine number. Divine number, basically, to me, it's a perfect number. It's the, divine intervention, divine interference. A lot of times I like it as the divine umbrella. It shields us from ourselves. Cup energy is our water energy. It is our Cancer, our Pisces, our Scorpio energy, fluid, emotional. Something's going to be going on with Scorpio going forward. Can't quite say what that is just yet, but I remember that there's something, something connected. The Scorpio is going to kind of rear its head a little bit, rear its energy. The Seven of Cups is choices. So there are some choices. Is it the choices to look into the dark energies? And I'm not saying to practice the dark energies. I'm just saying that the High Priestess to me is really discovering discovering what these energies are all about, or as much as we can tolerate and handle. The Seven of Cups, again, is about choices. And then with the choices, what do you do with the information? That many of you know that, I was in healthcare. Well, I'm still in healthcare, but I'm an energy worker now. But and it was always when people would say, well, should I have this test? The question really is, what are you going to do with the information? What plans are you going to make? What are you going to change with the information? Sometimes it's kind of like, if you do whatever you're going to do, there will be more that you have to then do. Remember, choices with the number 2, choices. Where am I going? I also too, again, I mentioned about this is the second step. We have the Fool, we have the Magician, the first step of the journey, and then we have the second. And, normally that's not something I normally say, but it just kind of like, this is our next step. We have another step before things are revealed. There's some revealing here. Again, what are our choices and what are we going to do with the information? Okay, let's see what this last card is. We have Justice. Now, I will tell you, Justice has been coming up a lot in my personal readings. So we have an 11 here. So we have the 1-1 energy. Again, that's new beginnings, new start. We can add it together. It becomes a 2. Choices. What are we going to do with the information? Now, Justice, a lot of times people, will say justice is blind. Just the facts, ma'am. What are we going, again, what are we doing with the information? Justice is not just about the facts. It's more than that. This is divine justice. This is not justice as per what humankind's energy demands of it. Again, this is divine justice, and divine justice is not just the what are the facts, but why. What is the why about this? I mean, it could be, we know that harming someone is wrong, but if you are harming someone to protect someone, is that then wrong? So there is interesting energy with this, but I do get some divine justice coming. Again, it's not, that could be part of karma also. So karma, we are not necessarily in Mercury retrograde, and we're not even in the shadow yet, but what is this, April? So in May, that will be going on. So there is some really big divine energy going on. Choices. Do we choose? And then what do we do with the information that we choose? So that's the universe is just really, there's a lot of uncovering going on this week. We do also have, this is, there are a lot of holy days this week also. So, we have a lot of divine energy going on. No matter who or what you follow, who you believe in, there is a lot of divine source energy going on. I am now going to do something. I'm just going to pick one card. Okay, or I'll let it jump out, which it just did. It was sideways. We have the three. We have the Three of Swords. Swords energy is our Aquarius. Remember, Saturn's in Aquarius. That's part of that planetary alignment. We also have, it's Gemini. Mercury will be going into Gemini the end of this month, I believe. We also have Libra full moon. So this is, our thought processes, making our plans, hearing news. Now, we also have a 3 here. Now, 3, lot of power in 3. So, you say something, you do something, you put out to the universe something in 3s. There's a lot of power with that. There's also celebration. There's also creativity. Now, a lot of people don't like this because this has pain. There's pain related to this. There's hardship related to this. The reason that I do like this card is, even though the pain is there, and you can see that the swords are in the heart, but the heart's not a bloody mess. And if you know anything about anatomy, if you're putting 3 swords in the heart, it would be a bloody mess. Also, too, it does feel like, it does look like the rain clouds are behind it. So there's a lot of, there's a couple of things going on. I'm getting is, one is, healing hurts. I always say that. Ask anyone who goes to physical therapy. Healing does hurt. It hurts to get better. The other thing is that the storm is really behind us, or behind the heart. But there is still some of those gray clouds. There is still some of those hard times. So it's not that the healing has been completed, but the 3 of Hearts does say does encourage us to move forward, to move past. Will we carry the pain with us? Well, until those swords are able to be removed, and that would have to be through, again, some divine energy. Yeah, we carry the pain with us, but this is healing. There is healing, and it's moving away from the hardship. Okay? So interesting stuff going on. I really get the dig deep. We're going to be, there's going to be darkness. Darkness will be there to be exposed. Darkness will be exposed if we choose to look at it, if we choose to bring our light to it. We do have those choices. Divine justice. A lot of things can pass. However, the pain will go with us for a little bit longer. But it does, again, it is, what do we hold on to? What do we release? So there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of stuff for this week. We will see. Please comment. Let me know, what you think, how you see the world going on around you. I will, again, put the intro, the number to bypass this. I hope you watch this at least one time. Okay, remember, again, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. It does help, and my views do need to pop a little bit more, so I really appreciate you all. And I really appreciate all of the people who have watched, and I get thousands of people watching, and you people are just wonderful. I really appreciate you all. I pray for you all, and just know that you're in my heart. And let's start the readings now. Hello, my Libra. So the full moon, we're a little bit on the other side of the full moon. How are you feeling? Yeah, maybe it is time to get it all out. Maybe it is time to get it all out. You know, to thine own self be true. What can we say? Okay, let's see what we have here. And there's a lot of things you haven't been truthful about. And it's not because you're not being honest per se, but it's just you hold in so much. You hold in so much, my Libras. Okay, let's see what we've got. We'll pull a third one. These two came out. And I gotta kind of make a little room in my camera here. I hate to move this because it's being held by some super glue and it's already broken once. It already fell out. So anyway, here we are. Back in business. All right, my Libras, these two are reversed. Let's see what we have here. First card is the Lovers. Ooh, relationship energies. Relationships. Now, it could be your work, job. It could be personal, intimate. It could be family, home. Now, we have a 6. 6 is the number of man, so it's the energies you put into something. Archangel Raphael is also the healing energy. So this is a lovely card if you want to. It's a lovely archangel to ask for healing if you're looking for healing in your relationships. Now, the one thing that I'm going to say about the Lovers here, though, is I want you to know, my Libras, I think you need to love yourself. I think you need to do some of the healing for yourself before you can work on that relationship with others. Now, and maybe you've gone through a lot of that. Maybe you've already done that really deep and dark work. But I'm kind of feeling like this is a time of discovery for you, and it's a time where you're kind of thinking, you know, hey, I need to take care of me. I feel like the lover relationship is more with you than it is with others. And I think there's things that you need to forgive yourself. Maybe forgive yourself for not being so balanced. Maybe for having really strong emotions that you've been suppressing. There's just so much in there that, you know, my Libras, you really are wonderful energies, and you try so hard to help other people that you don't necessarily help yourself. I'm sorry about that. I don't mean to be, you know, rough, because the thing is, the Lovers, again, it's a relationship energy. I'm picking up that, and I don't always get that with the Lovers, but I am picking up relationship energies that need to be healed. I don't know if that's with others or if that's with yourself. Okay? Love yourself, forgive yourself, you know, kind of enjoy yourself, because my Libras, you make me laugh. You do make me laugh, and that I do like that about you. Okay. Make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. Next card reversed, the World, the World. So here we have a 6, we have a 2, 1, 2 choices, crossroads, 1 new beginnings. We have Archangel Michael, Michael the defender, Michael the warrior, Michael the one that's going to get out in front of you. And, you know, if you ask, we always remember with the divine energies, we have to ask. We have to put it out there. We can't just expect. We have to make a choice to ask. The thing about the World, though, says that you're on the right track. You're doing everything you're supposed to be doing. I do go back to this relationship needs to be healed. I do go back to that. I think it's your relationship, but I think that the World is also saying, look at all you've done. There, you know, how can you not forgive yourself? How can you not love yourself? How can you not, when you've done so many wonderful things? So between the two of these, it's kind of like, you know, Raphael is sending this loving, wonderful, healing energy, but Michael is kind of like, I can't understand how you can't, because the World is saying you've done what you needed to do. Now, it could also be you've done what you needed to do. Let's move on from here too. A very happy ending. So something ends in a good place, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. And your last card here, the 5 of Gabriel. So now we have a 6, 2, 1, 5. 5 is all about changes. Gabriel is our fire energy. It's our Aries, which we're ending. It's our Leo. It's our Sagittarius, passionate, burning, very, very determined. This is the thing for my Libras. It always goes on for you. No matter, even when you get to a really good place, you tend to be pulled in all of these directions. And as part of that is you letting yourself be pulled, you kind of going this way, that way, that way. And that could be your own goals, where you're going. But otherwise, a lot of times it's other people pulling you too. So the Five of Gabriel is busy, is pulling, is a lot of different things you might want to accomplish, might want to get done. But I kind of feel like with the Five of Gabriel for you, there's a lot of demands put on you and your time. But again, there is some, that lover energy is kind of cut yourself some slack. Cut yourself some slack. A challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Yeah, you would like that. Have patience with yourself and those around you. So there's some deep energies. Now that could go back to the introduction when I was talking about the High Priestess, that this is where you look at those pieces. Maybe that's even, the darker energies. Maybe that's even within yourself. Okay, card fell. The Seven of Thoughts, 7, Divine Umbrella. Thought is air energy. It is your energy. You've been confused about a situation in your life, and now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. Whether the truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by a friend, or discovered on your own, it feels great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what you need. Do what you need for a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I give you permission. How's that? I give you permission to take care of yourself. Do what you need. Okay. Heal yourself. Forgive yourself. Love yourself. You're very, my Libras, I have sisters who are Libras. I have friends who are Libras. And you guys are amazing. You are amazing. Nieces who are Libras. So you're amazing. Stop setting the bar so high that it's never attainable. Okay. Oopsie. Here we go. Let's do one more thing. Let's see what crystalline energy for my Libras would be very helpful for you. And here we are, reversed. Red Jasper, all about nurturing, determination, relaxing, tranquility. Interesting with that. Yeah, Michael is saying that what you're doing good, my Libras. You're doing good. Again, Raphael energy, the lover's energy, take care of you. And, I know that that's something that I'd say a little bit more to my Libras than to others, but take care of yourself a little bit and love yourself. Okay, my Libras, and, I want to thank you very much from my heart for all the support that you give my channel and to me. I would like you to take a moment to like, share, lots of shares, and click on the bell for notification. Most importantly, though, and as always, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.